Hello, my name is Amit Kapur. I am from New Delhi, India, and I am a vice president of International Watercolor Society Global, and we have more than 130 countries across the world. And I'm also taking care of. I am a co-editor of IWS magazine, and I love traveling and doing more plein airs, and I'm just traveling here also. I am here and I have done many paintings. It's a beautiful, lovely country, so I am just trying to paint every day. Yeah, since from childhood, actually, I was very passionate about drawings and sketching, and colors. I love to do more work with the colors, not with the watercolors, but the pastels, because I remember that when I was in primary section, my teachers they introduced pastel colors, oil pastel colors. So one of my colleague in maybe in third or fourth class, he was very good in art, and that inspired me a lot. And then I started doing painting, and that my journey started from that part. When I was in seventh, eighth class, my teacher in India, we say guru. So my guru was he was really wonderful artist, and he inspired me a lot. He told me that okay, you can go in this profession. This is a wonderful field, and you will definitely enjoy if you will go in this field, and at the same time you can earn a lot also. So that inspired me a lot, and I seriously focused on my art in those days. I after my 12th class, I went to art college, College of Art, New Delhi, and it was like 4 years degree course, and I did my applied arts. I have not taken painting from there, but I was doing painting because my friends were doing painting, and I was very passionate about the paintings. So I started my professional journey from that part. When I went to the college, I met one of my colleague. He was wonderful in watercolors. When he shows us, his paintings, he painted clouds and light was coming from that. That inspired me a lot. I was trying to understand how come this man has done this kind of, effect. So he told me that this is watercolor and maybe we can go out and do some plein airs. Then I started learning from him, and we did many plein airs. Then I'm still learning. Everyone is learning. So it is really fun to do watercolors. Yes, yes, exactly. When I told you that we went outside, we went to other city, and he was doing demonstration, and I was looking very carefully how he is spreading the water, how he is spreading the colors, and mixing the colors with the water. Then I also tried, and I was amazed with that effect, and that fascinate me a lot. And I did many paintings during my college time, and now I'm full-fledged watercolor artist. Not fear actually, but yes, we definitely can say that watercolor is the only medium where we can say that there is no retake, right? It is the tough medium among all other mediums, like oil, acrylic. You have a scope of editing in that, doing better things, rework. But in watercolors there is no rework, and just one stroke spoils everything. So you have to be very careful, but at the same time you are enjoying your, this is not harassment for us. Why I am doing painting? Because I am enjoying that. So it is, there is no fear for that. actually in watercolor, when you apply the water and mix the colors, and when you tilt your sheet, it's the effect of that kind of particular thing, you can't create in oil or in acrylic or in pastel or other mediums, so I think I must say that watercolor is definitely a difficult medium, but at the same time, the effect of watercolor is amazing. No other medium can create that kind of magic, So I think watercolor artist in this era is not that much if we talk about, because maximum people are switching to other mediums, and there are just few artists, those who are doing dedicatedly watercolors. So yes, watercolor is a magical medium. See, definitely if we talk about the result, when any artist start his or her work, then we have to actually pre-visualize what we want to paint, right? But watercolor is that kind of medium where you can't say that what you are thinking, it will come out that result, So sometimes when you think that, okay, I will paint that kind of thing, and results come very negative, But when you sometimes you just go and paint, without thinking anything, then sometimes the results come fantastic, So it's like, you can't predict that, okay, today I will make a painting that will be a masterpiece. No, it's not that. In watercolor, definitely it's a very challenging medium, and you can't predict that today I will do the masterpiece or today I will fail or whatever it is. Oh, many times, definitely, if I talk about my country, it's not favorable, because when you are going out, in India, it's a very populated country, and whenever you are doing painting, there are many people, they are coming and they are trying to disturb you, and they are saying that, can you make my portrait? Can you make my portrait? It's very difficult to do plein air in that circumstances, and also sometimes there are some restrictions, police or something, they never allow you to sit particular location to paint that kind of thing. But in other countries, because I'm traveling a lot, I am looking that I've never faced such kind of problem. Just one or two examples that where I have felt that there is some problem and you can't paint over there. But almost every country, it is like you can paint, you can go anywhere and paint anywhere. Yes, I have really different feeling for Spain actually, and Spain was the first country I traveled when I started my journey, uh, and when I went to Costa Brava. Costa Brava is a place where it's a paradise for all the artists. You can see many artists, they are sitting there and doing plein air. It's a beautiful surrounding. It's a Salvador Dali's house over there, and beach, and boats are lying over there, and people are traveling, and white houses, light is directly falling on that and creating the shadows, and boats are lying over there. Amazing place, amazing place. I can live for a life, over there, and paint many series on that. I think from last 1.5 year, we all are suffering from this pandemic, and suddenly my traveling stopped, and I am at home, and I'm doing studio work only, because those pictures what I clicked in my past, in my old days, I am just working with those pictures and making paintings in my house. Uh, that is not that much, I can say that that makes me more, not makes me happy actually. Definitely when I am going out and doing plein airs, that is the best time. I enjoy a lot, those times. But studio work is not that much challenging because you don't have many people surrounding you to disturb you, and you are at your home and in your comfort zone, and you can paint whatever you want. Or if you failed also, you have chances, you have many things with you to change the things and make the painting again. So I must say that studio work is much easier than plein air work. Light is changing, so it is very difficult because if you are going out doing plein air, then I think I have to say that you have to work very fast, right? Maybe in half an hour or 45 minutes you have to paint fast. And because light is changing, you are right, actually light is changing every time, and you can get confused. You just have to capture the mood and that time in your painting. So I must say that plein air is the best way to learn also. Definitely, if I'm doing live plein air also, still I take all the pictures from different angles, and so that I can have a backup also, and those are my memories also. So why not to paint with the picture if I'm not getting chance to go out and doing plein airs on those locations again? So that helped me a lot, and now in these days I'm just painting with those pictures. From last 20, 21 years, 22 years now, I'm teaching in different art colleges of India. I'm running my own art college, degree art college, and we are offering bachelors of fine arts and masters of fine arts. And I'm also associated with government art colleges, and I have designed the courses of many universities of India. So I'm teaching from last 22 years now. No, I'm teaching worldwide because I'm taking lessons. I'm doing workshops. Workshop means you have to teach, and it's a different experience what I'm getting in India, because in India I'm teaching only the students. They are very young. But when I'm going out and traveling, there are many students. Their age is like more plus 70 plus, 60 plus. So it's a total different scenario and different experience. Yes, definitely. Young student, they don't want to listen their teachers. Yes, and they believe more in YouTube's. They more believe in Instagram, Facebook, and but in my opinion, there is no shortcut, right? Teacher is teacher. I just wanted to say that if you don't respect your teacher, you will never get success in your life. Actually, I sing also, and I won many awards in India. I sing Hindi songs. Our language is Hindi, so I sing Indian Bollywood songs, and I have done many stage performances, and I've won many awards in that also. So that is my second hobby, I can say that. Actually, first hobby, because painting is not my hobby, it's my life. So I can say that yes, first hobby is my singing. So yes, I used to sing every day actually whenever I get time, and I love to listen Indian old songs. I've seen many artists, good artists actually, very talented, skilled artists. They are good in, yes, singing also. They are good in games and all those things. Multi-talented people. They can play the guitar. They can play the flute. Instruments also. So God has given those kind of different things to artists also. So we must say that yes, artist is like a multi-talented kind of person. When I was in college, then I used to take part and in the contest and in some festivals and all. But now it's just a hobby, and I'm traveling and you know taking experience of different festivals of International Watercolor Society, and they are inviting me and for painting, but in their opening ceremony or maybe in between some cultural programs, I'm also singing, and I've chance to show my different talent to them, and I'm also enjoying that. Yes, in 2019, just before the pandemic, I came here in 2019, yes, and for my workshop, not for Art Life, but my personal workshop, and it was very good experience, and I really love Moscow actually because it's a beautiful city, and in the evening it looks amazing, all the lights on the buildings and uh, lovely people over here, and I must say that once in a life, I want to give message to the Indians that come here and see this city. It's amazing, wonderful city, lovely museum, beautiful art over here, sculptures and everywhere. See the Red Square, amazing. It's amazing. No, I don't believe that it is between Europe and Asia. Asia is altogether different. If we talk about, yes, Europe, it looks more Europe, and see the nightlife, see the lights, see the evening, you see the buildings, amazing architecture over here. Huh? It is, in fact, sometimes, if I'm not wrong, it is even better than Europe because they have very similar kind of buildings, but here you can see the variety, like skyscrapers and with your traditional buildings also. So it's amazing. In some part it looks like New York, in some part it looks like Europe. So it's a mixture, and it's definitely it's nowhere near to Asia. Actually, Asia is totally different. My strong point is wherever I'm going, I'm mixing with all the artists, and I'm trying to entertain them, and trying to whatever I have inside, whatever I have learned in my life, I'm always trying to tell them what I've experienced in my life, and this is my strong point because many artists, they don't try to teach anything whatever they know. They always try to hide. But in my opinion, if you whatever you have inside, if you try to teach others, you are also learning that time. So this is my strong point. This is my strong point, and my weak point, I don't know. Maybe my friends, my family can tell me what is my weak point, because it is very difficult to say that this question. See, if you are doing painting, it should look like a painting, right? It should not look like a picture, in my opinion, because we have a wonderful medium. We have a camera, so we can click, we can make a big print, and we can frame it. If we are doing, it should look like a painting. It should be of painterly quality, right? And yes, there are stages of art. It start with the study, with the realistic art, then stylization and more impressionism. So I am more of classical come impressionist painter, right? I have done, in my college times and after the college also, I have done hyper realistic works. But now I am more into impressionist, and I am with with the limited strokes, I just wanted to express my things in my painting. So I must say that painting should look like painting, not a picture. So try to make in your own way. Just don't try to make the reproductions. Reproduction means you are just copying from the picture and again you are making picture on the paper. It's no point of doing that. Exactly, because it's your baby. So whatever you are making, it is definitely very closer to your heart, and whatever you are making. So whenever you paint, you always feel that makes you feel very happy, and you can see the smile on the artist's face whenever he is painting or he or she is painting. So we definitely can say that it's a very much closer to the artist. Art is what actually? Art is the medium of expression, right? Where artist is basically making in two ways actually. Like he wants to give the message also to the society, and he wants to make happy also to the society. So if you are giving the message is sometimes hurt someone. So because if there is a very negative thing going on in the society and you are trying to portray in your painting, so that can also hurt someone. So we can say that it has two face of things. If we are doing painting, sometimes we are painting for the society, and sometimes we are painting for us. So it's like that. Yes, you're right, but still, I must say that because I'm traveling, so traveling a lot, so wherever I'm going, I'm trying to, create that kind of mood in my painting. Otherwise, if I talk about Indian artists, they are not that much traveling outside the country. So they are making those colors what they are looking in their surrounding. So in India, you can see hardcore, lemon yellows or reds or those colors. So you can see very bright and those kind of colors in their painting. But in my painting, it's a mixture, because though I am an Indian, so definitely you can see essence of Indian colors in my painting. But at the same time, you can see that the different color what European artist or American artist they are using, I am also using that, because I am basically a brand ambassador of Megillo Mission Gold colors. So I am not using Indian colors. I am using those colors and those kind of shades which are not there in Indian brands. So definitely it's little bit changed, but yes, you can see some little essence in my painting that I am Indian. That person belongs to some these kind of countries. Yes, you are right. Actually, I want to say that, if you are making a painting and somebody is, buying that painting, so that should make you happy. If some client is buying your painting and he is putting in his, drawing room or something like that, it should, give good feeling, not dull feeling. What I have seen many painters, they are using very dull colors. They have different theories, but I must say that we have to make people happy, because we are not only making for ourselves, we are making at the same time we want to sell our painting also. So for that we have to make things little bright, so that whenever you are hanging that painting in some room, that colors will reflect on that surrounding. Yes, because painting is what? Painting, singing, or instrument, or this is what? Basically, it's a meditation for us, right? When we paint, we are basically cut off from the world. We are just focusing on that thing, and that time we never think of that whether we have money in our pocket, whether we are hungry, or thirsty. Never. You never think of your family that time. So it's like that. It's a kind of a meditation, because meditation is what, when you do meditation, you think of God. So basically, painting is what? It's just like to connection with the God also. So I must say that it's a meditation and different thing. Uh, I love to paint, streets and cities, and I have a different passion for making, aerial views. I really, that attracts me a lot. That fascinates me a lot. Lots of people are moving, and just I'm making a street and boats. That definitely fascinates me a lot, rather than making a portraits or live drawings or some other subject, florals and all. I have not that much interest in that. Whenever I see the buildings and old traditional buildings, light is falling on the building and it is creating a shadows and all. Oh, that time, that makes me very happy, and I love to paint that kind of scenes. Yes, if you are going out, and suppose I am in Russia, so I have to, catch, that kind of essence in my painting that shows that this is Russia. So we have to add the flavor of particular that place. Otherwise, we will lose the charm in the painting. It will never recognize that this is Russia. I am in Russia and using the colors of India. That doesn't make a sense. So I have to make that kind of thing where it looks that, okay, anybody can see that, okay, yeah, this is Russia. So you have to create that kind of thing. Not exactly, actually. I did just one plein air because my hands was like freezing. So it's better to click and go to your room and paint. That is better option. First of all, I want to talk about the festival. It's amazing, amazing. I've never seen this kind of footfall anywhere. You know, I'm traveling a lot and attending the festivals. Though I am also the organizer of Olympiad, and I have done 4 big festivals, but this is ultimate. Very classic audience, and a great footfall. Really amazing. And the place, the exhibition hall is so big and so amazing. I'm really loving it. And my workshop, it was amazing. It was yesterday, I did my workshop, and wonderful people, all those ladies were lovely, and they were really good in art. They were not amateur artists. So I must say that I had a very good experience over here, and definitely, if Art Life will call me again, and I will run and I will come again back. Uh, See, if the artist is hardworking and at the same time smart, then definitely the future is really very bright, right? But in fine arts, there are many different mediums, many. It's a very wide scope in our field. We have ad agencies, we have magazines, newspapers, animation, production houses, industry, and many more things in our field. But I must say that painting is totally different. That makes you, very happy, very happy. So I am basically a applied artist, but I am doing from last 25, 30 years. I am doing painting only, and really I am enjoying a lot. And I must say that if you are dedicated, and if you are walking on the one path and on the right path, then I think you will definitely succeed in your life.